Hey people, guess what? I thought I had found myself a wonderful deal. I got myself an 8-foot long power strip for over here. Should fit down in that hole and plug in so I can have my things, put in up here, my appliances and whatnot. Guess what? The plug will not fit through that hole. Are you for real? Are you for real? So guess what? I'm going to try and enlarge it just a little bit with my jigsaw. Alright. Back at you a little bit. I got in there. Didn't have to trim much, just a little bit. Now, I got to clean that thing. It's plugged in. It's hooked up to the switch here. Okay. And by the way, I got a new switch for this because this is muddy loose. See, this is muddy loose. So I bought a new switch, a new switch plate. So that'll help that a little bit. But, oh, and I got new LED bulbs for here and for the ceiling. Okay. So I'm not real sure I like this one. Doesn't give me as much light in the corner, but it's better than nothing. You see here. Well, it does brighten up that corner a little bit. So, alrighty, I gotta go cook dinner now. So, I am getting closer, people. Getting closer. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is where I'm going to mount this, my power strip. Now, if the LED is on, if you can see it in the camera, then you know I've got power. Now then, we got I got six outlets on here. Okay, so I can plug in my hot plate. I can plug in 1 or 2 slow cookers. I can plug in the toaster oven. $64,000 question is, do I want to plug in a toaster oven over here on this outlet? Can it handle the load if I'm using the toaster oven and the hot plate? I don't know. Okay, I know we had the dishwasher plugged in over here, and I don't remember everything else that was on this circuit. This house is really weird, and trying to figure out what's on what circuit is not easy. And since I hadn't been using this outlet for so long, I don't remember what's on it other than this light. Okay. So I know I can put the hot plate over here, and I can probably, plug in the slow cookers, okay, and any other appliance I might want to use. Now, the thing is, I was thinking about using the pantry. Turn you around here. This one. Okay, I was thinking about putting it in the pantry. Right now, I've got, let me see, get you into there. Okay. What I was thinking about doing in the pantry is possibly putting the toaster oven in here. Here's the rub. The cord would have to come around the wall here in order to be plugged in. And I would keep my pots and pans under here, and maybe some baking stuff, spices that I don't use too often, salt and pepper. I'm not entirely sure, maybe everyday things that I don't have to bend down for. Maybe snacks, that kind of stuff in here. Right now it's just, as I'm cleaning, like I said, I want to get into glass jars. So I've been collecting my teddy bear glass jars and washing them up and putting them here until I figure out exactly what's going to go in there. So I'm still figuring this out. I mean, hey, if I get a regular stove in a couple of months, maybe, possibility, I won't need to use the toaster oven as much. It will not need to be plugged in over here. I still want to have the power strip so that I can plug in other appliances. So maybe I can run that through here and have it in this room. We'll see. I'm still thinking. I've got so much to do. I could put some appliances, like my son has a small pizza cooker that he picked up that would fit in here. There's a couple other small appliances I could stick up in here, like, you know, I don't remember if I still have a handheld mixer or not. I haven't used it in so long. Used to, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't gotten everything out of here yet. I'm just trying to get the basic structure done and organized. So, anyway, that's where I'm at, trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I'm doing, I've got 3 screws already in that the power strip can mount to, okay? And I've got 2 screws already started that's going to toenail into the board, the supports underneath the shelf, okay? Now, what I've done is I've already drilled a hole because I got to accommodate the cord. I don't want it hanging down, okay? So I'm going to take my drill saw and I'm going to cut a notch where I drilled the hole. And hopefully the cord will fit right in there. Alright, it's not the prettiest, but it's going to be up underneath where nobody can see. Okay. That'll work just fine. Now it can be nice and snug up against the shelf. Alright. Alrighty. Move you back here. Okay. There we go. Got my power strip right here. Pantry's right here. Cords on most of the appliances that I have should fit on there, no problem. Okay. Since I don't really have a block right here, I can run the cords in around this the support here for that corner end cabinet and plug them in here. And the cord for my hot plate comes out the back, so I can bring that up and around and plug it in here. Okay, and it's recessed enough, I think, so that it's not going to be in the way of getting pulled or anything like that. So I think that's a good solution for the time being. Okay, so hopefully you all like it. It's coming together. I forgot to mention one thing for added safety is I had a screw that I just set right in here, right close to the end, to prevent this power strip from sliding backwards and coming undone. Okay, so it's set in there with a screw. But it's all easy to take off and put something else in there at a later date. There's my hot plate. And as you can see, the cord really does stick out too far. So what I'm thinking about doing is knocking that board back further And that way it's not sticking right out. And it's still, like, I can still reach it. So, as I'm thinking about doing, oh, by the way, don't ever buy this thing, okay? Because, first off, it does not heat good enough to do any kind of major cooking. This one gets hot, this one does not, okay? It's like, it'll just keep things warm. Secondly, it's really, really difficult to clean. As you can see, this is the one I use the most. And you cook, you spill over, okay? And I cannot get this clean. I cannot get this out. These things are permanent. And this one, it's just accumulated grease. And I cannot get, I've tried and I tried and I tried to get in there to clean it. And I can't get in there to clean it. So I do not recommend this at all, especially if you want to cook. Okay, for keeping things warm, maybe on occasion, but it's not for cooking. So hopefully I won't be stuck using this thing for very much longer. But for now, it's what I have. It's what I'm going to use. So, all right. So here's my cooktop. Yeah, I got tools and I got dishes in the sink I got to wash. And I got the front on my sink. I'm still thinking about putting a trash thing under there. So it's coming. Like I said, it's not a designer kitchen by any stretch of the imagination, but it will be functional. And that is exactly what I wanted. Just something where I could cook and clean. All right? And be organized. Can't wait to be totally organized. All right. So people, tell me what you think. Good, bad, and the ugly. All right? Back at you later.